Hi guys, we've had some questions about like pages versus personal pages. So I thought I would do a little video about the difference between them and maybe give you some examples of why you might choose one over the other. So first, let's go over the difference between like pages and personal pages. We'll start with your personal page. Your personal page is meant to be social. It's not meant for business as defined by Facebook. So they're starting to crack down a little bit on what kind of posts can be allowed on your personal page. Anything that is obvious selling or salesy is often put at the barely shown to any of your network and sometimes has been taken down. So you have to be careful about that. You have a limit as far as how many friends you can have on your personal page, and the limit is 5,000, which is a lot. But if you are looking to grow a large organization, then you will eventually max out. So then you'll have to move everything to your like page. So that's something to consider. Your personal page, from your personal page, you can message anyone on Facebook. If you're already connected, it goes right to their inbox. If you're not, it goes into a place that says, do you accept this message? But you can initiate any conversation from your personal page. Your like page has no limits on how many people can like your page. So the growth potential is bigger. You can advertise from your like page, and this definitely costs money, but it lets you target specific groups of people and potentially reach, thousands of people at a time. Your like page cannot directly message someone unless they have initiated the message first. So that can be challenging. You can tag on both pages, but it's much easier to tag from your personal page than from your like page. So both are really, great ways to reach more people. When I started as a coach 3 years ago, I started with my personal page. And I used a personal page for at least a year, building my brand and making it pretty solid before I opened a like page. Once I opened a like page, I posted on both. And it was pretty inconsistent. I would still do most of my stuff on my personal page, and I'd throw out some tips and things here and there on my like page. But then it came to a point for me where I live in Mahomet, Illinois, where my upline lives and where several other diamond coaches on our team live, and several of our coaches live. And I was just feeling like our networks were so crossed over. We were sharing so many of the same networks that I wanted to move my stuff into a separate location so I could build a new network. So that's why I decided to move over. In October, I started a Facebook ads training from Jesse Regan. You can look him up on Facebook, Jesse, and then his last name is Regan. Also, the social media, I can't think of the name right now. I bet Kim will remember. She's done some training with another site on Facebook ads. So I signed up for this training in October. I did it solid for 2 months, then took a break. I saw my like page increase a lot, and then I picked it back up in January, and I've been doing it since. And it really has made a big difference in my engagement. I'm seeing more people are seeing my posts. That's another nice thing about the like page, is that it tells you how many people saw your post, not just how many people liked it, but how many people saw it. You get weekly insights on your page, what demographic is seeing your stuff and what's doing the best, so on and so forth. But so my personal business plan is to put almost everything on my like page. I still post to my personal page, especially if I have a picture that's just about my family, or I don't know, just sprinkling in things here and there, but I'm not posting to my personal page every day. That's just what I've chosen to do. I want to move everything over eventually. Now, that's my plan. I know that Kim still posts to both. Lindy Galt, my upline, still posts to both pretty equally. A team that I'm familiar with, Spartan Nation from Indianapolis, they teach their coaches when they enroll as a coach that they open a like page right away, and that's where they do all of their business. So that's kind of the culture of that organization. We aren't exactly that way. We kind of, everyone sort of does their own thing. But I guess the bottom line is that whatever you do, you need to be consistent. So you need to be consistently posting somewhere. And this might, to figure out what you're going to do, you might need to sit down, make a list, kind of talk with your upline about it, talk with a partner about it, your success partner, go over the pros and cons of you posting on a like page versus posting on your personal page, doing both, doing one or the other. Talk it out, think it through, and then make a decision and stick to it. I will say that when I started posting more to my like page, there was a transition time there. It was about 4 months where it was like, oh my gosh, I was getting so much engagement on my personal page, and now I'm getting nothing on my like page. But stick with it. It does start to get in a groove. It just takes a little more time because you're building relationships with people you don't know. So that's my 2 cents on the topic. I don't think it really matters, but you do need a plan, and you need to do whatever you choose consistently. I hope that helps. Talk to you soon.